Some homes are quiet because they are peaceful. Others are quiet because the people inside are holding their breath. When the adults in the room stop managing the household, the responsibilities remain. Someone still has to tie the laces, pour the cereal, and maintain the daily baseline. Usually, it falls to the person who should be the one being cared for. This is the first stage of the 4A framework, awareness. A child builds an internal radar. They hyper-monitor their surroundings, tracking shifts in breathing, tone, or the clink of a glass, categorizing each as a data point for safety. By adopting an adult's vigilance, the child fills the vacuum left by neglect. They aren't just helping out, they are managing the environment to keep it from collapsing. In a bright morning classroom, the environment is different. It is filled with children who are relaxed and distracted. While their peers slump in their chairs or top over one another, this child sits with a rigid, hypervigilant posture. Their shoulders are high, their focus never wavers. They aren't focused on the lesson. Instead, they are scanning the room, measuring interactions, and staying ready for sudden shifts in the teacher's tone or a classmate's movements. While other children are learning how to navigate the world, this child is preoccupied with the logistics of survival. Years pass, but the systemic instability at home remains the same. The child is now a teenager, but the visual markers of a parent's struggle haven't faded. This is the second stage, adaptation. Passive observation evolves into active control. Watching the chaos isn't enough. The teenager must prevent it. The teen moves faster, minimizes their presence, and fixes problems before they're noticed. They anticipate trouble, intervene early, and survive. These behaviors are a calculated defense mechanism. When the cost of failure is high, suppressing chaos becomes the only way to stay safe. The tension spikes the very moment a volatile parent begins to wake or starts yelling from another room. Every muscle in the teen's body tightens in preparation. They have learned that the specific tone they use or the timing of their movements can dictate whether the encounter ends in conflict. Internally, they are mapping the safest emotional route. They analyze the parent's mood in real time and filter their own reactions to avoid a confrontation. Living under this level of constant threat mitigation changes how the brain processes the world, often categorizing all unpredictability as a sign of imminent danger. In a high school hallway, the dynamics are unpredictable but generally harmless. Groups of teenagers congregate, talk loudly, and joke around. Even in a crowd of peers, the teen remains socially isolated. Their eyes are constantly moving, mapping the social space with the same intensity they use at home. The armor built to survive a volatile home doesn't come off just because the physical danger is removed. A mind trained to manage instability views the casual, unpredictable nature of peer interactions as a landscape of potential threats. A peer steps forward to make a small, innocuous comment. It is a benign gesture, meant to be friendly. The teen's brain experiences a misfire. It takes that small variable and interprets the sudden movement as a threat, matching the volatility at home. The teen braces themselves. They draw a breath to deliver a defensive, disproportionate response to a peer who has no idea what they have just triggered. The survival behaviors learned in private move with them, surfacing in new environments and creating a pattern that follows them into the outside world. We have to recognize the architecture of these behaviors today so we can shape tomorrow's potential.